These are the three priorities if you're getting into the gym and you have no idea what you're doing, but you want to look fit, you want to get jacked. So this is if you have no experience and you can't seem to get things going. Maybe you've tried the gym a little bit, whatever. So this is the priority list. First thing is the gym. This is the biggest thing. It sounds obvious, yes, but the gym is the pillar. If you're not going in and moving the weights, your diet doesn't matter, your sleep doesn't matter. Nothing matters if you aren't actually going in and doing the work. So how do you do that though? Most people have problems with being consistent in the gym. And the biggest thing is that when they try to go full throttle and get some movie star physique in a week. So they go for 3 hours and they're gassed. They try to do everything at the beginning. That's the biggest mistake. You actually want to do so much less than you need to do in the beginning. This is the biggest trick to being productive at anything is if you can do 10 minutes, do 3 minutes in whatever endeavor it is. But in the gym, go for 30 minutes. 30 minutes of gym. This is how I would split it up. Okay, if you're doing bodybuilding, this is really simple. This is a great place to start. Okay, so you're going to go to the gym 5 days a week. That's pretty manageable. Monday is chest, Tuesday is back, and write this down if you're really following it. Wednesday, shoulders and arms. Thursday is legs, and Saturday is upper body. That's how I do it, based on my weaknesses. You can follow that, it's pretty good. Now, or you can make Saturday abs if you want. I'm going to say abs. Saturday's abs, switch that, okay? But that's what you've got. It's 5 days. You rest on Friday and Sunday. Now you might be wondering, what do the workouts actually look like? So what you're going to do is you're going to go into the gym, and I'm going to use chest on Monday as the example. You go into the gym on chest day. You can go to Planet Fitness, whatever. And you're going to do 3 different movements for 3 sets each. So for example, chest day, I'm going to go in, you can look up on Google, what are the best chest movements for bodybuilding? And so you can find some. If you only have dumbbells, look up best dumbbell movements for bodybuilding. Best chest dumbbell movements for bodybuilding. Pick 3 and do them for 3 sets each. So maybe you do push-ups, 3 sets. Bench, 3 sets. Then you do flies, 3 sets. That's very, very rough skeleton version of what it would look like. Now you might be wondering, how many reps do I do? So you've got 3 sets of each exercise. You want do anything between 5 to 15 reps. Okay, that sounds broad, but all you want is to fail on the last rep, not be able to move the weight up. If you do that, you're going to put on muscle over a long period of time. So you can apply that to every single body part and do it. All right, so that's going to take you 30 minutes, maybe less. Rest about a minute to a minute and a half between sets. Bam. You have now learned how to go to the gym. That's all you need to know to put on muscle. If you do that for 3 years straight, you will be jacked. All right, so that's why I said it first. I think if you can go for only 30 minutes, in your head, it doesn't turn into this big, giant event every day that you really don't want to do. It's 30 minutes, bro. That's an episode of whatever show you want to watch on Netflix. That's you doom scrolling. You can go in there and knock that out like that. And so, bam, the fear of it's gone. The next priority is food. So people try to go on crazy fucking diets. That's not what you want to do. The thing of it is, this is the main principle. If you can't do it forever, don't do it for a day. You want to secrete the benefits of long-term consistency because it compounds. It's like compounding interest. It's really, really slow, really, really slow. Boom, the results come. So you want to reap the benefits of doing something for a really long period of time, and you can never get there if you start off with some insane routine. So really, I would say for about a month, only focus on the gym. Then, once you can go to the gym and it feels easy, then you start worrying about number two, which is protein. This is extremely simple. You want to get 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to get 150 grams of protein. Bam. That's that simple. How do you track it? You can either look on the label and put it into the calculator, count it up, or you can go on an app called MyFitnessPal. You can type things in. That, for some things, you might need a scale. So you can buy one of those for 10 bucks. Bam, you know how much protein you're getting in. And the way I would structure it is I would do 3 meals that have a good amount of meat in them, and then 1 to 2 protein shakes to push you over the edge. That's usually enough. There's a little trick though. Generally, 1 pound of meat, any meat, has roughly 100 grams of protein in it. So maybe you make a pound of ground beef, you split that up, you eat it across 3 meals. So it's, what is that, 35 each, something like that. It's like a little bit, it's something around 35 grams each. I'm not going to do that math. And then that puts you at 100. If you were 150 pounds, then you would have a shake somewhere in there, or a protein bar and a shake. Those are usually about 20 to 25 grams each. Bam, you're there. So you can do a lot without tracking food. But the food is really going to be the catalyst for kind of exploding your physique and really making you look like, oh, this guy does this. This guy is serious about his health. That's what that's going to do. That's layer number 2, protein. Lastly is calories. So this is how you're going to be able to manipulate whether you have high body fat or you're shredded, because there's benefits that come with either one. Obviously, we're not talking about being fat, but people bulk up, people cut. So once you know and you've locked in calories for probably 2 months straight, then I would throw in tracking calories. And you want to take this so slow because this is something you need to develop over a lifetime. So it's on MyFitnessPal. You're going to have to start weighing your food and seeing how much protein's in it. But by this time, you're 3 months in and this shit's easy for you. You're ready. You're itching to start tracking calories. So there's this thing called caloriecalculator.net or something on Google. You type in your height, your weight, and your activity level, and it'll give you a rough estimate of what amount of calories will keep you at the same weight, what will gain weight, and what will lose weight. So you're going to start there. It depends what your goal is. Maybe you're a little tubby, you want to cut weight. Okay, start at the moderate weight loss calorie amount and start tracking it. Hit it every day for a week and make sure you're weighing yourself and see how much your weight's dropped. You see how your body reacts to this amount of calories and just go from there. You want to lose about a pound, maybe half a pound a week if you're trying to keep muscle and lose weight. And so if you're doing that week to week, bam, you're in a good deficit. And once you like the body fat percentage you're at, stop there, eat those same amount of calories, and live your life like that. Maybe you're really skinny, you want to bulk up, okay, do the weight gain. It's the same thing. And once you have that, that's literally all you need to know to build whatever kind of physique you want. You got the gym, that's dialed, it's easy. You can add more later on if you want, as far as duration of your workouts. You can make it an hour, you can make it 90 minutes, whatever works. But as soon as it starts slipping out of your routine, you need to realize, okay, I need to dial it back so it actually fits and works in my lifestyle, and so it's a no-brainer. Same with the food. You want to take this incredibly slow, and it needs to be easy before you add a new layer to it. You need to be ready. It needs to be a part of you. The gym needs to be a given. It needs to be the number one priority in a sense. You're going to do other stuff, but this 30 minutes of your day needs to occur. It just has to. And that it's only 30 minutes, bro. That's a episode of Netflix. It's some YouTube videos. So I hope this was helpful. I'll probably make a more in-depth video on this But these are the 3 things you need to know if you know nothing about lifting to actually start making the gains you want. So take notes on this if you have to, but this is, let's say you knew nothing. There's a lot of people who don't know anything about it, and that's perfectly fine. This is literally all you need to know. I mean, when I coach people, all I'm telling them is this. It's literally this over a long period of time. This is the roadmap though. Thank you. Hope this was valuable. Hope you get really, really jacked. Peace.